When I was little at Baptist school, the other girls were cool but cruel. Their dresses and skirts were at the height of fashion, and my shirts and shoes were cousins passed on. They'd say every day, "You're so weird." So I'd stand alone in the back of the field, making a crown of little white flowers. I wear it proud through the afternoon hours as I sat in my desk, so messy inside, a reflection of confusion and lack of pride. When I was little at Baptist school, teachers used fear and paddles as tools to shape and mold our delicate impression and herd us like cattle in religious direction, giving this fear the name belief, stating no thought is such a relief. I mean, why think for yourself when you have the Bible? To not believe is a soul suicidal. The only way to forgiveness is to be saved. But I've considered my options, and this one I've waived. When I was little at Baptist school, I was considered a Class A fool because I knew in my heart it was wrong to lie and pretend to just get along. I'd sit back in my wooden spike chair and dredge up some request for prayer like I was drowning, gasping for air. I'll just ask for nothing. That's only fair. And what's the point of asking for assistance from a God begging my resistance? A contrary being of wrath and forgiveness? Sounds like this modern government business. When I was little and forced to church, I would fill up with anger like my soul would burst. I would fidget and twitch, obviously nervous. I never could make it through the whole service because it was like everyone there knew my shame as well as they knew my little girl name. And man, did they ever try to save me. But after a while, none would brave me. I guess I was always their little lost cause. My greatest strengths were considered flaws. When I was little at Christian camp, morning cabins were cold and damp. By day one, they'd say, "That one's trouble," and immediately their faces would double. Smiling and laughing through morning singing, but at night in the dark, my ears were ringing. "Did you hear what she said? Oh my God, she's so strange." Smilings, now growlings, all gnashing their fangs, showing only their God-fearing faces while counselors and grown-ups were doing their paces. Is this what your prophet really had in mind? People pretending their faith is a sign of morals and virtues they don't really possess? Judgment's now human, because God's at recess. When I was little at Baptist school, I realized the effects of being cruel because I was the object of so much aggression by people refusing their own reflection. By those who made the conscious choice to bind up their limbs and donate their voice to a religion based on artificial notions. It's disconnected from the earth and the oceans, and they blame all the other gods for the mistakes they've made. But think none of that'll matter come Judgment Day.